Amongst various other reasons, there are relationships that are breaking up abruptly, or there are relationships where the man and woman are supposed to be together but they are broken up. Contrary to popular opinion of or popular expectation of people who think all breakups are normal or all breakups should be, many people have broken up from relationships that they shouldn't have broken up for, that was right for them. Not saying that that is the only relationship that will ever be right for them, but many people have done that. And if you have found yourself in a season in your life, you have gotten into the right kind of relationship, what is the use of going around in circle again another season to get into another relationship when you can just continue on with that relationship into marriage because you guys are good for each other? In this video, we're going to share 3 reasons amongst the many other reasons that you can have why you shouldn't break up from that relationship. Yeah, because many people don't talk about it. We only talk about why people should break up. So if you're on the brink of breakup and you're wondering, is this right or is this not right for me, keep watching. My name is Sage, I'm certified and passionate and practicing counselor, therapist, writer, amongst many other things that I do. And I bring you relationship educational content like this every time so that you can grow in your relationship, grow in your life, and become a better person who is going to contribute better to the world and to eternity. So this is a great time to subscribe, share this video already because you will like it, and of course like the video. Number 1, the reason you want to break up, the first reason is what I mean by number 1. The reason you want to break up from that relationship is due to external pressures like in-laws. It maybe has to do with and there are other kind of excuses or other kind of factors and challenges that is coming into your relationship that happens, that can literally come into your relationship with, say, your friend, your best friend female, or can even happen with you at work. With the right guidance and with the right education, you guys are going to be able to overcome that season, especially specifically in-laws. You can fix in the challenge that you have, especially if it's external. Note that I said the first reason is that it's external. So I'm not talking you are struggling with somebody who has challenges within himself and is refusing to change. That's not, this video is not enabling such people at all. And if you continue to watch the video, you would understand that we don't tolerate such on this channel. But when it comes from external pressure, especially in-laws, this doesn't have anything to do with you both directly. It has to do with how this person feels about your relationship, about your union. You both can be guided rightly on how to navigate it. I've done a video here before and I'll continue to do videos like that if you request for it on my I want to break or my boyfriend loves me, something like that. I think that was the title. That's the title. When you find something but my in-laws are not agreeing, what do you do? I've sorted that out, so you need to check, go and look for that, because I won't be concentrating on that in this video. I won't be repeating that, so you can go and watch that. So if it's external, just know that it's something that can be worked on, especially if you both want it to be worked on. If you don't want it to be worked on, okay, then this video is not for you. It's not you I'm talking to. And there are signs which I addressed in the other video. My love, I can't remember the title right now, but something about we love each other, but in-laws are not agreeing to us or something. So go and check it out. You have to make sure that you both are working from conviction, though. So you're not to say, oh, I watched SAGENEL TV's video and then we'll just go ahead. There are different ways. It's people who have overcome this, my in-law like me or my in-law did not like me. It's different forms. There's no one fit all shoes. There's no template for it anywhere. That, oh, these are Ndubisi did it, so therefore it's Ineka must do it that way. Or Ashola did it, then Kunle must do it that way. That is not how it works. But you have to make sure that despite, depending on which part of the in-law problem is coming from, whether it's the mom or whether it's your side as the woman, or if you're watching this your side as a man, the person whom the problem is coming from the highest I need to paraphrase that, who is having the bulk of the problem, whose parents or family members are the ones really giving the challenge, has to even stand with a stronger conviction, because you most likely, if you choose to go ahead with that marriage and without waiting for approval, there are people to go about that without waiting for approval, because you are convinced, not because it's not, you're not getting into kindergarten, you're getting into marriage. You have to make sure that you are convinced and you are sent and backed by the one who created marriage. I don't know any other source to give you. You have to be backed by the one who created marriage, God. So this is possible, and if you both are together because you choose to be together, you shouldn't allow external pressures. And I'll wrap up this point by saying external pressures disturb us every day in our personal lives, how we look, what people expect of us, perception. I was learning something today, the very apt diagram this teacher was sharing about what we can control. When he shared our choices, our thoughts, our words, our action, our responses, habits, those are things we can control. You see, things like perception, many people think they can control people's perception of them. It was outside of that box. They're not things you can control. The things you can control are the things you can control, and they're not the widest of things, but as small as they may seem, they are very powerful in driving how your life can turn out. So other things you cannot control, like you just go to a place, the person doesn't like you. But I mean, if you are a spiritual person who prays, there are ways you can change that outcome by praying, different things, behaving better, showing love. But still, it's still falling under the fact that you walked into a place and the person doesn't like you, in quotes, still falls under outcomes you cannot control. So I hope that you get it. I do not want you to concentrate and build your relationship verdicts and marriage verdicts due to external pressures when you can take personal responsibility for that. And you can book a session with me and we can go along with the template that works for your family, because trust me, an officer story for you. If you are watching this outside of Africa or even Nigeria, it's a long story. I think is the summary of what I was trying to say. Number two, you both are convinced that you are for each other, both internally, spiritually, but all forces externally prove different. It is a fight season. You both need to stay strong, and you need to keep getting educated. You need to keep getting educated. You need to keep getting fortified. You need to keep getting convinced by the word of God if you both are Christians. So just like, because people say, and I usually tell people this, people say this, marriage is this, marriage is that, and I tell people life too is challenging. So let's not make it look as, oh God, marriage. No, life too is also challenging. Life comes with its challenges the same way marriage must come with its challenges and pre-marriage must come with its challenges. So you need to do what it is that I've shared, so I don't dwell too much repeating myself. It's a fight season. And by the way, before I go there to complete that point, there are people out there that say, if it's something that's for you, it will come easily. My dear, have you not heard stories? I see this new amazing channel I found on YouTube where they share stories of some of the biggest companies that have made it today, that are literally ruling our world. They were very challenged. I mean, very challenged. Like, I'm talking about no money, literally begging for money, venture capital, looking for the person who can help them with funds for their business or their ideas, like walking up and down, almost giving up, wondering if this is real, and even getting people who will say, this is nonsense, you better close this thing, your market is saturated. So I want you to understand, because many people, especially from African context and even Nigeria, think that if it's for me, it's supposed to be easy. I mean, is your work easy? There's some places that you've gotten to in this life. Now I want you to just think back. How easy was it for you to get there? So why do you think marriage will be different? And please, this kind of easy we're talking about, we're not talking about the person is cheating, you're not saying, oh my god, I'm suffering. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about external pressures being real. It affects some in marriage, or before marriage it doesn't affect some. You want to make sure that you're facing your front, and that's why you're tuned to this video today. Finally, so it's a fight season. Stay strong, keep getting more knowledge, grow a community of people who love you and who are for your interests, not for them interests. If you are getting a community of people who are for their interests, who want you to marry a person from a setting or a circle that they like and all that, they are going to taint what it is that is true. But if you are with people who truly care about you, they will tell you the truth and will be with you through your season. And finally, you both are compatible, your values truly align, except that it is this external pressure again. You both are compatible, your values align, you've been able to go through seasons together, at least a few seasons together. But it's just this external pressure. Once it comes, it makes you both look like you are not for each other, because you fight, you are arguing, you are angry, you both are tensed, and you are afraid that you will lose each other, but you don't know how to communicate that and how to think through that. I want you to invest in counseling session to help you get clarity and guide you rightly. Okay, I usually tell this story. There's a story of a person that I believe was supposed to get married to a person who wasn't, and I've spoken about bias now in this space. This person wasn't this person was divorced. I think divorced is the case, either divorced or widowed. Anyways, long story short, this lady wasn't able to get married to that person because the lady was convinced by friends and families that this person is second-hand citizen. And this is just, paraphrasing and putting the story nicely. And in conversation with that lady, I remember telling her that if you came to me in that season for a counseling session, we would not be saying the same thing today. And I've addressed bias. I'm not talking about bias that blocks you from entering the marriage of your dreams. That's not what I'm talking about today. Different conversation. Get the book. That's not even what I'm talking about today. What I'm using this story to say is that do not allow external pressure or external opinion be the guiding light for where you're headed. Let the guiding light for where you're headed be within. Even if all is going bad on the inside, because now we're talking about people. What we're implying with this video, okay, let's say the people outside of us are saying the marriage is bad, all that, and we think it's good. Even when they are saying it's good and you know it's bad, you must make sure that you are led from within. So if you're compatible, your values align, the person, it doesn't matter. The person is divorced, the person is widowed, the person is a single father or single mother. Marry this person, wife that girl, husband that man. If you both know that the primary things are set. And you definitely see video on my channel where I've spoken about, or I will speak, depending on the order in which I'm uploading this, about primary versus secondary features. Many times we carry the secondary features over the primary features, and we're wondering why we're having challenges or we're having a hard time getting a life partner. I hope you have enjoyed this video. My name is Ikechi Imanolade. I'll see you in my next video, but you can see me in previous videos. Check out the links in the description to learn more about what I have to offer you, including booking a private counseling session. Do not forget to subscribe, share this video, like the video, share it, talk about it with your small group, with your community. Hey, I watched this lady, SAGENEL. What do you think about it? Let's keep the conversation going, and let's make sure that the right ideas continue to prevail in our society, powered by truths. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.